I'm going to be showing you how you can improve your BR right now without doing anything crazy, and it's actually more simple than you think. If it wasn't obvious, this video is targeted to us mouse and keyboard players. If you are a controller player, I'm sure there are literally hundreds of these videos out there for you. Now, I do want to welcome you back. You probably recently reinstalled the game when you heard 343 buffed MNK, and they certainly did. If you uninstalled the game because you felt like everyone had aimbot, that was not all in your head. We have data that proves controller was and is 10 to 15% more accurate than a mouse. Controller players might think that 15% isn't that bad, but I can assure you that it really was. With that in mind, let's begin. The first thing you want to do, just in case if you are a complete newbie, you want to type down mouse here in the search bar. What you're going to do then is you're going to click on additional mouse options. After you do that, click on pointer options. In this box right here, enhance pointer precision, make sure that that is not checked. If there is a check through that box, simply uncheck it, click apply, and you're good to go. If you're curious to know what this is, it's basically mouse acceleration, but it's not very consistent mouse acceleration. And if you've been playing with it on this entire time, however long that might be, trust me, just uncheck it. You're not going to ruin your muscle memory. Even if you've been playing with that on for several months or even years, yes, you can readapt and it won't take you very long, I promise. Okay, next, let's go ahead and hop into the game and let's go ahead and discuss what you can do here. When it comes to using the BR, you probably spam that left click button as fast as you possibly can. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong with this, but I do think that there is a better course of action. I would like you to pay attention to my reticle here. I'm not moving my mouse. Instead, I am simply holding down on that left click. I shoot once, I hold it down, and you can see I'm getting a little bit of reticle friction. Let's compare that to when I'm not holding in that left button click. You can see I'm still getting a little bit of reticle friction, but it's just not as strong. So in order to take full advantage of this, simply hold in your left click through the duration of the burst, only letting go for a split second and then repeat. Now, obviously, the BR has a bit of a rhythm to it, so if you can master that rhythm and you can get this down perfectly, you will be able to excel pretty well. Just as a friendly reminder as well, not to aim for the head until the shields break. You already know this, I know, but just something that coming from other games, it's kind of a bad habit. In Halo 3, I like to aim for the neck area, but in Infinite, I appreciate kind of aiming for the chest, just slightly lower. Now, I did also want to point out again, as far as that left button click, is it may take some time to get used to doing that, but it's definitely worth your time. Once I could see the benefit of implementing this into my gameplay, it only took me about 3 games to get used to. And if you've ever seen the controller aim assist in this game, you know it's quite strong, you know what you're up against. If the game wants to help you, I would definitely take the help. If you need help with something very specific, don't be afraid to ask via the comments below. I would love to help you. I will also include Active and Accelerate's links below. They play Halo, they're MNK players, so be sure to ask them if you need anything as well. I'm sure they'd be happy to help you.